15 weird things about King Charles III that will leave you speechless. King Charles is a man of many quirks and unusual habits. While some may find them endearing, others might see them as downright bizarre. From talking to plants to carrying his own toilet seat, King Charles certainly has a unique set of interests and quirks. Whether you admire or question these habits, one thing is clear: His Majesty is a man who marches to the beat of his own drum. In this video, we'll explore 15 weird things about His Majesty that will leave you speechless. Number 1. Talking to plants. It's a well-documented fact that His Majesty King Charles has a peculiar habit of talking to plants. This unusual practice first came to light during his marriage to the late Princess Diana, who revealed in an interview that her then-husband frequently conversed with the flora in their gardens. According to Princess Diana, King Charles believed that talking to plants helped them grow better and thrive. While this habit may seem eccentric to some, it's been both mocked and admired over the years. Critics have poked fun at the king for engaging in such an unconventional activity, while his supporters have praised him for his environmentalist spirit and his deep connection with nature. Regardless of one's stance, it's undeniable that King Charles' plant-whispering ways have contributed to his unique public persona. Number 2. Carries his own toilet seat. One of the most bizarre rumors surrounding King Charles is that he travels with his own personal toilet seat. This rumor's been circulating for decades, with reports suggesting that His Majesty has a specific toilet seat that he takes with him on royal tours and visits. While this rumor's been widely reported in various media outlets, it's also been vehemently denied by those close to the king. Former members of his staff have dismissed the claims as nothing more than urban legends, stating that such a practice would be both impractical and unnecessary. Nonetheless, the rumor persists, perhaps fueled by the public's fascination with the eccentricities of the royal family. Whether true or not, the idea of King Charles carrying his own toilet seat has become a part of his quirky public image. Number 3. Homeopathic Beliefs. King Charles is a well-known advocate of homeopathy, a form of alternative medicine that's been met with skepticism by the scientific community. His Majesty's been vocal about his support for homeopathic remedies, even going so far as to establish a foundation dedicated to complementary and alternative medicine. Homeopathy is based on the principle of like cures like, where highly diluted substances are used to treat illnesses with similar symptoms. Despite its popularity, many scientists and medical professionals have criticized homeopathy for its lack of empirical evidence and its reliance on pseudoscientific principles. King Charles' advocacy for homeopathy has been a source of controversy, with some applauding his open-mindedness towards alternative therapies and others questioning his endorsement of practices that lack scientific backing. Regardless of one's stance, His Majesty's unwavering support for homeopathy is undoubtedly one of his most unusual and widely discussed beliefs. Number 4. Unique diet preferences. King Charles is known to follow a specific diet and has a particular way of eating that sets him apart from most people. According to reports, His Majesty avoids eating lunch, a practice that goes against the traditional 3-meal-a-day routine. In addition to skipping the midday meal, King Charles is said to have a preference for organic and locally sourced foods. This interest in sustainable and ethical eating practices was ahead of its time, as the organic food movement only gained widespread popularity in recent years. His Majesty's dietary habits are also said to include a particular way of consuming certain foods, such as eating fruit while standing up or peeling his own appetizers. While these preferences may seem peculiar to some, they're likely rooted in his commitment to healthy living and his respect for the environment. Number 5. Passion for gardening. Beyond his habit of talking to plants, King Charles is an avid gardener and has been deeply involved in the organic farming movement for decades. His Highgrove Royal Gardens, located at his Gloucester residence, are a testament to his love for horticulture and sustainable gardening practices. Under the King's guidance, the Highgrove Royal Gardens have become a model of organic gardening and environmental stewardship. The gardens feature a diverse array of plants, including rare and heritage varieties, all cultivated using traditional and environmentally friendly methods. King Charles' passion for gardening extends beyond his own private gardens. He's been a vocal advocate for organic farming and has played a significant role in promoting sustainable agricultural practices throughout the United Kingdom. His efforts in this realm have earned him praise from environmentalists and gardening enthusiasts alike, cementing his reputation as a true champion of nature and ecological preservation. Number 6. Architectural campaigner. King Charles has taken an unusually active role in architectural debates and campaigns, which is somewhat rare for a member of the royal family. His Majesty's been outspoken about his views on architecture, often weighing in on controversial projects and plans. One of the most notable instances of King Charles' architectural activism was his opposition to the proposed extension of the National Gallery in London in the 1980s. He famously described the planned modern design as a monstrous carbuncle on the face of a much-loved friend. His public criticism of the project ultimately led to its cancellation. The king's strong opinions on architecture have not been limited to the UK. During a visit to Qatar in the 1990s, he condemned the Gulf state's modern architectural style, describing it as vulgar and lacking in cultural identity. While some have praised His Majesty for using his platform to advocate for traditional and culturally significant architecture, others have accused him of overstepping his bounds and interfering in matters that should be left to professionals and elected officials. Number 7. Spiritual beliefs. King Charles has expressed an interest in a variety of religious and spiritual beliefs throughout his life. He's often emphasized the importance of integrating different faiths and spiritual practices, a stance that has garnered both admiration and criticism. In the past, His Majesty has spoken about his respect for various faiths, including Islam, Buddhism, and Hinduism. He's been known to incorporate elements of those beliefs into his personal spiritual practices, such as practicing meditation and attending multi-faith gatherings. The king's openness to diverse spiritual traditions has been seen by some as a refreshing departure from the traditional Christian roots of the British monarchy. However, others have expressed concerns that his eclectic approach to spirituality may conflict with his role as the supreme governor of the Church of England. Regardless of one's view on the matter, King Charles' exploration of different spiritual paths has undoubtedly contributed to his image as an unconventional and intellectually curious individual. Number 8. Own blend of honey. Highgrove, the private residence of King Charles, is not only known for its stunning gardens, but also for its unique honey production. The estate produces its own blend of honey, which the king takes a keen interest in, along with other produce from the estate. The Highgrove honey is made by bees that forage on the estate's diverse array of wildflowers and organic crops. This honey is said to have a distinct flavor profile that reflects the local flora, making it a true expression of the Highgrove terroir. King Charles' involvement in the production of this artisanal honey is a testament to his commitment to sustainable living and his appreciation for locally sourced, high-quality products. The Highgrove honeys become a sought-after delicacy, with portions of the annual harvest being sold to the public as a way to support the estate's charitable initiatives. Number 9. Fashion forward. Despite his advanced age, King Charles has been considered a fashion icon for his age group. Known for his double-breasted suits and occasionally unconventional attire, His Majesty's never shied away from taking sartorial risks. One of the king's most distinctive fashion choices is his fondness for wearing tailored double-breasted suits, a style that's become something of a trademark for him. He's been credited with helping to revive the popularity of this classic silhouette, which has fallen out of favor in recent decades. In addition to his suits, King Charles has also been known to experiment with bolder patterns and colors, often incorporating elements of traditional British style with a modern twist. From his boldly patterned ties to his love of unique accessories, His Majesty's fashion sense has been both admired and critiqued by style experts and observers. Number 10. Prefers writing letters. In an age dominated by digital communication and instant messaging, King Charles has maintained a preference for handwritten letters and notes. This old-fashioned practice has become somewhat of a rarity in modern times, but it's a tradition that His Majesty's embraced wholeheartedly. The king's fondness for letter writing is said to stem from his belief in the personal touch and the importance of maintaining meaningful connections. He's been known to pen handwritten notes to friends, family members, and even members of the public, often expressing his appreciation or offering words of encouragement. This practice has not been limited to personal correspondence. King Charles has also been known to write letters to world leaders and public figures, offering his perspectives on various issues and engaging in diplomatic exchange through the written word. While some may view his preference for handwritten letters as an anachronism, others see it as a charming and authentic way for the king to connect with others, showcasing his commitment to tradition and the art of communication. Number 11. Environmental transportation. King Charles' commitment to reducing his carbon footprint extends beyond his dietary choices and gardening practices. His Majesty's taken innovative steps to make his transportation more eco-friendly, including converting his beloved Aston Martin to run on biofuel made from wine and cheese byproducts. The decision to convert his classic Aston Martin DB5, a car famously associated with James Bond, was a bold move that garnered significant attention. The king worked with engineers to modify the vehicle's engine, allowing it to run on a biofuel derived from surplus English white wine and the residue from cheese production. This unique fuel source not only reduces the car's carbon emissions, but also helps to repurpose waste products from the food and beverage industries. The conversion of his Aston Martin serves as a powerful symbol of His Majesty's commitment to environmentalism and his willingness to lead by example. Beyond his personal vehicle, King Charles has also advocated for the use of more sustainable transportation methods within the royal household and encouraged the adoption of eco-friendly practices throughout the United Kingdom. Number 12. Peculiar sleeping habits. Like many aspects of his life, King Charles' sleeping habits are said to be quite peculiar and regimented. According to reports, His Majesty maintains a very disciplined routine when it comes to bedtime, with specific requirements for the room temperature and sleeping arrangements. One of the most widely reported peculiarities is the king's preference for a certain type of mattress. It's said that he travels with his own specialized mattress, ensuring that he can sleep comfortably no matter where he's staying. This level of attention to detail and creature comforts is perhaps unsurprising, given the demanding nature of his role and the importance of getting a good night's rest. Additionally, it's been reported that King Charles prefers to sleep in a room with a specific temperature range, often requiring the use of portable air conditioning units or heaters to maintain the ideal climate. This level of control over his sleeping environment may seem excessive to some, but it's likely a reflection of his desire for consistency and comfort. Number 13. Carries a portable seat. Among the many rumors that have circulated about King Charles, one of the more unusual ones involves him carrying a portable seat with him on certain occasions. According to these reports, His Majesty's been known to travel with a compact, foldable seat, allowing him to sit comfortably wherever he goes. While the idea of a monarch carrying his own seat may seem strange, there could be practical reasons behind this alleged practice. As the king often attends various events and functions, having a portable seat on hand could provide him with a comfortable and dignified place to rest, particularly in situations where seating arrangements may be limited or unsuitable. It's worth noting that the validity of this rumor has been questioned by some sources close to the royal family. However, if true, it would certainly add to the growing list of quirks and eccentricities associated with King Charles. Number 14. Watercolor painting. Away from his official duties and public engagements, King Charles has a passion for watercolor painting, a hobby that he's pursued for many years. His Majesty's landscapes and nature-inspired works have been publicly exhibited and praised by art critics and enthusiasts alike. The king's affinity for watercolor painting is said to stem from his love of the outdoors and his appreciation for the beauty of nature. Many of his paintings depict scenic landscapes, gardens, and natural environments, capturing the vibrant colors and intricate details that often go unnoticed by the casual observer. In addition to being a creative outlet, King Charles' watercolor paintings also served as a means of raising funds for various charitable causes. Over the years, he's donated several of his works to be auctioned off, with the proceeds going to support organizations and initiatives close to his heart. Number 15. His own herbal remedies. The Duchy of Cornwall, the private estate owned by King Charles, produces a line of herbal remedies that reflect His Majesty's interest in alternative medicine and organic products. These remedies, which include tinctures, ointments, and other natural preparations, are made from plants grown on the Duchy's organic gardens. The king's involvement in the development and promotion of these herbal remedies is a testament to his long-standing advocacy for complementary and alternative medicine. He's been a vocal proponent of exploring natural and holistic approaches to healthcare, often highlighting the potential benefits of traditional remedies and plant-based treatments. While the efficacy of these herbal remedies has been a subject of debate, with some scientists questioning their scientific validity, they have nonetheless found a dedicated following among those who embrace alternative therapies. The Duchy of Cornwall's herbal product line has become a niche market, catering to individuals who share the King's interest in natural and sustainable healthcare options. Well, there you have it, folks. 15 bizarre and surprising facts about the life and quirks of King Charles that are sure to leave you speechless. From his strict morning routine to his unusual travel preferences, the new monarch of the United Kingdom certainly has some eccentric habits and traits. Let me know your thoughts on these weird facts about King Charles in the comments down below. Which one did you find the most shocking or amusing? Out of all the particular things we covered about King Charles III, which one do you think is the weirdest of them all? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.